January 2025, rear view mirror. We're looking back at January, but when I understand what's happening in the market in February, it's a different story. So our focus is the Mark's Market update for January, but I'll talk a little bit about where I see this market going. Because if we solely look at January, challenges across the board except in one place, prices. Challenges, increase in inventory, increase in new listings, increase in months of inventory, expireds, canceled coming off the market, increases, sales decreasing. However, prices significantly increased. What does this all mean? It tells you a lot of people are getting their homes on the market. Great homes are selling, and great homes are selling at a significant premium right now. Multiple offers, over asking, which, looking into February, we are absolutely seeing more and more of that, meaning great homes, marketed at the highest level, priced right, are selling multiple offers, over asking. So let's look at the markets we cover. St. Louis County, St. Charles County, St. Louis City, Northern Jefferson County. St. Louis County, active listings increased 32% January over January. New listings increased 17.5%. All of that because, remember, sales units were down. They were down 7%. So what happened was we saw an increase in the months of inventory. The first time that we've hit over 2 months inventory. Remember, 2 years ago, we were looking at less than 2 weeks inventory, meaning if no new homes came on the market, it would only take 2 weeks to sell through every home. Now we're at 2.35 months of inventory. It's still a seller's market, but we're getting closer to a more balanced market. Again, don't want to lose track. It is absolutely a seller's market. But what's happened is prices, those great homes, 16.5% increase in prices January 25 over January 24. So again, inventory building, but prices going up. St. Charles County, same increase, 32% January 25 over January 24 in active listings. New listings increased 4%. Now, months inventory, we're almost at 3 months of inventory. Again, still a seller's market, but not the severe seller's market we were seeing because great home selling, others just sitting. Expireds, canceled, up 43% that came off the market as unsold. Prices, 4% increase year over year. So again, less than the increase in St. Louis County, but it was still an increase. And for reference purposes, if we compare January of 20 to January 25, January 25 prices have increased 41%. St. Louis City, which remember, has had its challenges, it continues to see challenges in the market with months of inventory, almost 4 months inventory. Remember, that is really close to a balanced market right now, meaning not a buyer's market, not a seller's, but it's getting close to balance, getting a little bit closer to a buyer's market. The reason is too much inventory. Inventories increased about 10%, but sales decreased over 15%. However, this increase in prices, January 25 versus January 24, prices increased 10%. And if you compare it to January 20, prices in the city have increased 51%. Big numbers. Jefferson County, very similar story to the other 3 markets that we cover. Active inventory, up 7.4%. New listings. So this is interesting. New listings were down 23%. So you would expect months of inventory to decrease because less inventory. No, that's not the case. Almost 3 months of inventory in Jefferson County. The reason is the amount of active listings still increased more as a unit-wise than new listings coming on the market. And then sales were down almost 8%. Unit sales, January 25 over January 24. So that whole combination impacted months of inventory, which continues to increase. Same story with prices. Prices increased 6.9%. Compare that to January 20 in Jefferson County, up 47%. So overall, a lot of interesting news. Inventory increase, new inventory for the most part increasing, days on market increasing, months of inventory increasing, prices increasing, and unit sales decreasing. Where do we see this market going? A lot of what we're seeing, but we're starting to see more homes come on the market, but many of those new homes are actually selling. So we're going to start seeing months of inventory decrease, in my estimation. We're going to see prices continue to increase, especially on those great homes selling. And I believe that we're going to start seeing unit sales month over month increase. So be on the lookout for that, because what's happened is we've seen this spring market, which traditionally is a March time period, actually starting at the end of January, beginning of February. I think that people are finally the buyers, sick of these high interest rates, but know that they're not going to go down. Many buyers have been waiting for months and years for them to hit the fives. And if you looked at the experts prognosticating last year, interest rates are going to hit low sixes, fives. They haven't. Interest rates are still in the mid to high sixes. So I think that buyers are just tired of waiting, and they're buying those great homes, and they're paying a premium. And I foresee more homes in 2025 will be sold than 24. Nationally, under 4 million homes were sold in 2024 nationally. Remember, that compares to in 2020, over 7 million homes were sold. So a significant decrease, almost 40% decrease in the amount of homes sold nationally to a record low in 2024. I see 2025. I think we're going to hit over 4 million. We're not going to hit 5 or 6 because there's just not the inventory. There's many people staying put because of their interest rates and other reasons. But I do see eventually a bump up that's going to buck the trend we saw in January of unit sales going down. So again, I know a lot of information, but I see really some great things happening in the market for sellers that are looking to get premiums right now. Buyers, you're going to have the appetite to participate in today's market because those great homes are selling. There may be some great opportunities, though, on those homes that are sitting. Active inventory that's gone up, there may be some really great opportunities to buy at discounts, to buy with contingencies, or even home sale contingencies. So again, there's a lot of different avenues to hit here, but overall, I see some positives in the market. If you have any questions about buying, selling, investing, don't hesitate to reach out.